Yo, what's up? This your boy Cortez G from HipHopAlbumDebate.com. This debate topic is about which EPMD album goes the hardest. Now, before I tell you which album I went with, let me just throw this out there. Okay, if you were a fan of the 90s hip hop, or you are a fan of the 90s hip hop, EPMD influenced that era in one way or the other. I mean, your favorite rappers of the 90s were influenced by EPMD in one way or the other. And if you go back and you listen to EPMD albums, especially the first three, Strictly Business, Unfinished Business, and Business as Usual, and then you think back to a lot of that 90s hip hop, you would realize that EPMD played a big role with your favorite rappers, from Corrupt and the Dog Pound to 8 Ball and MJG to Jay-Z. I mean, they really influenced a lot of people, and I think they should get recognized for it. I mean, they really played a major role in hip hop, and a lot of the old hip hop heads, they know it, but some people don't know it, so I just had to throw it out there. But anyway, my favorite EPMD album is the second one, Unfinished Business, and I could have went with Strictly Business. I mean, that was a dope album. Most people went with that. I mean, you didn't go wrong if you chose Strictly Business, but to me, that follow-up, that sophomore album, to me is always it's something special, because you got more one-hit wonders in the game than anything. And I'm not gonna say anybody can make a dope album, but it's really challenging to do a follow-up and it be just as dope. And in EPMD, they did that. I mean, Unfinished Business was a pretty dope album, and I mean, it's a challenge to do a follow-up to a dope album like Strictly Business, but they was able to do it, and that was the reason why that album is still is one of my favorites. That's why I went with Unfinished Business. But let's see what you guys had to say. Man, Joey Forrest from Winston-Salem said that, my opinion, Business as Usual. Nathan Legg Smith said Strictly Business. Kajon the Don Cartier, one of the first three for sure. Okay, my big homie M. Anthony Peterson said Strictly Business was the hardest for sure. Out of the 10 songs on the album, I know the words to at least 8. That's because the whole album was a gem. At any time you could have heard any song playing in my car or in the club. The beats on this joint are time-proof, and the lyrics are timeless. Not to mention, it's a hip-hop classic. Appreciate you guys commenting. Y'all stay rocking with me. We on all the social sites: YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, IG. Y'all holla at your boy. I'm signing off. Cortez G, HipHopAlbumDebate.com, the site where the real debate goes on. And oh yeah, this is a My Music Passions company.